Hi, it's John Binney. Today I'd like to talk to you about darkness. So for me, darkness is part of me, it's part of all of us, just as much as the light and love in us. And it's not a kind of polarized duality of a universe, that actually there's a whole spectrum of colors in between darkness and light. And on our human journey, we kind of waver each day through those. And if you want to consider yourself good, or, to have good intentions most of the time, then I think like keeping in the higher kind of light and the higher vibrations and the positive aspects of your life, and giving more and thinking of others, those kind of positive love aspects of the spectrum are really where you want to place yourself in this reality. It's not good or bad, and we all have up days and down days. I don't think I've really written like a horrible song or anything, or a negative song in the couple of years I've been, or 2.5 years I've been writing, certainly every week. And part of that is because when I wake up every morning, I'm always in a really good mood. I'm like an early bird, and so I just get up and I write a song. And so I have to like exercise and meditation. I'm always in a great frame of mind, no matter how tough my previous day or night has been. And so even sometimes if there's like some kind of negativity carrying on into almost within the minute of me like sitting down and recording a song, I'm still able to hold space for that love and just concentrate on the positive aspects and the light. But am I perfect? No. Am I human? Oh yes. Do I get angry? Do I have bad moods? Do I have bad days? Yes, of course I do. I have all of those. And I've also had some really hard times in my life as well. Like I'm sure everybody has. Overall, I just feel super lucky and super, super grateful. And so for all the pain, I thank those experiences that I've had, whether it's through people, through family, through loss and bereavement, through making mistakes, being too ego fueled or obsessed about things. One of my weaknesses is my strength. Like my strength is like tenacity and just keep going, like keep writing a song every day, keep going for that, delivering that project for a customer, or going for that promotion. And it's also my weakness, which is I find it hard sometimes to step back from that tenacity and to step back and say, okay, I need to stop and take a break, or I need to refocus, or to listen to others more, and that's really important to me. And I consider that a kind of darker aspect of my life, and I never want to like railroad people. And I always like, even with music, I can get like impatient. I'll be like, oh, I want to do a collaboration and I want them to respond today and I want to get it all done today. And I think some of it's also associated with fear aspects, which is like running out of time. Like, what if I don't have enough time? I don't have enough time for getting up and doing music and then doing my day job and catching up on YouTube comments, and like I love all these things so much, and I always want to do so much in a day. But it's okay. It's okay to do that. And so like this week, I'm not quite taking a week off writing songs, but I'm certainly going to limit myself to one song a day. And if there's collaborations, then I'll probably wait till the weekend or maybe next week. And so trying not to overload myself is also really important. And I think as I start to kind of integrate the darker aspects, so even just talking about this, I found really hard to talk about some of the negative aspects. Like it's really, really important because it's part of us. And so the way to like heal that darkness is to like send love to it, bring it out, like, bring it up in a conversation with someone, with yourself, talk to yourself, to others about it, and think about how it affects you, how it affects, those around you, and what you can do better by just learning from it. It's a gift, it's there to teach you a lesson on this journey. We choose these lives in this universe to play out and to help our souls grow through these journeys. And so even in our darkest hours, we can find the brightest lights. We can find those moments of epiphany and joy. You know, it can be to release, to surrender to this universe and just say, you know, like I totally get, you know, I made a mistake, I've learned from that, or this is a horrible situation and I do not want to be in it. This is not me, and I want clear boundaries, and I'm setting these boundaries, and that's it. And yeah, I'd love to talk more on this subject. We're getting on for 6 minutes. Boundaries are super, super important. Sovereignty, being able to, when emotions come up and they well up inside of you, to be able to kind of take a step back and to learn from those. These are all journeys for all of us, and I would love to learn so much more and to share so much more. And I'd love to find out about you. Please tell me in the comments, like how do you deal with your darkness? How do you integrate it? How do you learn your lessons? I'd love to find out more. I'd love to learn more. So thank you very much. Sending my love from Scotland.